So they were riled after you tweeted that and they asked you to take the post down. You did not. In turn, what you did was tweeted out a letter where you quit the party, calling certain people close to the proverbial high command sycophants and chamchas. Correct, sir?
See, end of the day, like what happened, it's a cumulative of many things, but what after that, there were expectations to remove the tweet, let's say apologize, to counter it, suddenly like from different places in Kerala, like
so you were anyway sick of the, the chamchas and the sycophancy, and this was the last straw, is what I gather.
Like end of the day, this is not a ambience, this is not an environment where any like this is not the environment which I would like to be in. And
fair enough. So this was the last straw. But I'll ask you a question which you said that you really did not say anything which was anti-party or anti the party ideology. You've been tracking the Bharat Jodo Yatra, I'm sure, when you were in the Congress, and I'd asked you that question on many occasions, not once but twice over. Your leader or your former leader Rahul Gandhi had made his stand on this particular documentary very clear. Your party spokespersons had made their stand on the documentary very clear, which is completely contrary to what your stand was. Nothing wrong.
I completely disagree. I completely disagree. Let me make it very clear. Even I have never said that, let's say, the government, I don't know what the government stand is, but end of the day, I have never made it. I was never for the banning of this or any other documentary ever. That is not what I stand for. Like, I'm not for any kind of ban. The only thing I said is, end of the day, I have concerns, and that is like, these are the same kind of people who did something else. So and I believe that is a very...
Mr. Antony, there is a charge which is being leveled at you, which is that you have used this as an opportunity to embarrass the Congress, to embarrass Rahul Gandhi, and also to deeply embarrass your own father, who's a veteran where the Congress comes into question.
See, my father has retired from parliamentary politics after long 52 years here. He has actually moved back and he is in a semi-retired, happy frame of mind in Kerala. And end of the day, like, me and he may have disagreed on many different political things, but something he has taught me over time is, end of the day, whatever are your convictions and whatever you believe in, like, you do that. And end of the day, like, I certainly believe that yesterday whatever I said, it is based on my own convictions and my conscience, and I haven't done anything
wrong. Tell me something.
Nor I have said anything wrong, and the only thing I said, I can guarantee you that 95% of this country will actually agree with. So end of the day...
So the fact that you were going to quit and you were going to tweet out that letter, did you run it through your father? Understandably, he's a Congress veteran himself.
With anybody.
So he had no clue. I'm sure he does now. I'm sure you've spoken. What does he have to say?
I have no idea. I haven't spoken to him.
He's not spoken with you? It's such a huge step.
No, I haven't, because actually he is in a village in Kerala attending one of our close family members' private functions. So at this moment, I still haven't had a chance to speak to him.
Well, he's in for quite a shock, I'm sure, when he does figure that's what has gone down.
At one point of time, at 75, when the emergency was declared, he had resigned as the chief minister and had left also. He has done far more shocking things in his life. So end of the day, life has to go on.
Well, all right, okay. Well, you can prepare him, or that could be your rebuttal to whatever he has to say, because ultimately it's a father-son relationship. But having said that, Mr. Antony, do you also realize and understand that the reason that you're here on primetime television, that the reason that you made so much news purely comes from the fact that you are Mr. A.K. Antony's son? Because when I look at your career trajectory, it's not that you really worked for the Congress for so long. You only entered the party in 2017. So it's been a short stint professionally per se, but association through your father, yes.
Yes, I completely agree on that. End of the day, I'm very happy and proud of where I come from, and that has played a large role in whatever has happened so far. I'm very grateful and thankful for that. But at the same time, let's say when I started working for the party, it was mainly the first formal role I had was in Kerala in 2019, and that was mainly because of the invitation of Dr. Shashi Tharoor and my PCC
So the question that is being asked, and Mr. Shashi Tharoor has totally distanced himself from what you say, understandably, he's still with the party, is that you really didn't want to work very hard.
No. End of the day, like, I heard Dr. Tharoor's statement, and we are again saying the same thing. Again and again, there is some kind of miscommunication, because he also says that he doesn't believe in any kind of bans. But at the same time, let's say, it's like, end of the day, like, I have certain, I didn't say that the documentary is going to, like,
Tell me something. Okay, sir, I'm going to ask you just two questions that, and one of them comes from, are you going to rethink about your quitting and resignation? Is it a possibility you could go back to the Congress?
See, I am not, see, at this moment, politics is not something which I am even, let's say, interested in at this moment. I am
Okay.
more interested in my technical work and
So
my
you're not
professional.
going to the BJP either
No,
then?
I'm not going anywhere. At this moment, I don't have any plans to pursue any other political career. I am more interested to pursue my professional career, and I would be moving on with that.
Final question, sir. Do you realize you've embarrassed the Congress and the High Command? And once your father comes, boy, I dread your conversation with him.
No, no, I don't think I have embarrassed anybody in any manner. It was certain scenarios that has happened in the last 2 3 years, which finally led to what
Okay.
happened. And end of the day, like, yeah, things are what it is.